Hi guys, sorry about that. I think we got disconnected. I'm going to pick up right where we left off in regards to getting ready to talk about some of these messages that's been shared on Facebook already. We're going to start with the one on July the 10th. And guys, there's a lot of information in this one that I want to point out. So I'm going to read through it and then I'm going to kind of double back on a couple of things just so that you guys can kind of see what I'm seeing in it. It says, "My child, among the waters you shall go, cleansing, adoption, preparation for great things to come. And you shall be among me and many others in those days. We shall be walking forth together, my love, in ways you cannot yet comprehend." So let me just stop right there. We're understanding that there's going to be some that are going to be infilled with His power and His Spirit and His strength, His glory, and what have you. And so when He's saying here, we're going to be walking forth together in ways you cannot yet comprehend, then there's more to this. Then we don't know the whole story yet. There's more to it. And together we shall fight the good fight and win the battle. These days performed through the Spirit will enable many to return home. So we know what He's talking about. He's talking about when, those are infilled with Him, with His Spirit. Okay, so those days performed through the Spirit will enable many to return home. My love, you may not understand all of the plan, the whole plan, but my dove, know this, that you play an integral part, as do many others within it. Okay, so and so He's saying, that snippet, that right there, He's talking about those that are already infilled, and He's talking about them coming and doing works through the Spirit, through His Spirit. And He's even telling us we don't know the whole plan, but we kind of got that already because of what He was saying. We're going to be walking together in ways we cannot even yet comprehend. So we don't have the whole story yet. It is important that we take a look at that. Let's continue on. "Hold fast, my love, for days are coming when things will become turbulent among the masses, and you will find many will not know what to do. Hold fast to my love that has been placed within you." Okay, so let me just say this. He's saying here, hold fast to my love that has been placed within you. So we already know that the emotion of love, the spirit of love, is the strongest out there. It's the most powerful and strongest thing on this earth. And so He's saying, hold fast to my love that has been placed within you. So that tells us that we're already transformed. And we're here walking among the earth because He says things will become turbulent among the masses, and you will find that many will not know what to do. So we're going to be here. We're going to be here filled with His love, His Spirit. Hold fast to that, He said, my peace and my joy. That's His Spirit. That's all attributes of the Spirit. And so we know we're going to be infilled with that, and we're going to be here trying to help people. "For you shall see things with your eyes only." So that tells us too, okay, we're going to be protected, and we're not going to be experiencing the things that are going on at that time. We're going to be here to help people that are. "Experiences that others will seem to have will be something that has been forewarned would occur. It is done by my hand and will only stay as long as it takes to turn them, my loves." Okay, so now that makes sense, and let me tell you why. It will only stay as long as it takes to turn them. Now, when we say repent, we know what that means. That means to turn, right? And so the experiences that some of these folks are going to be going through, they're only going to go through it until they start to repent, until they start to pray, ask for forgiveness, and turn from it. That's what he's saying here. And so once they repent and pray and ask for forgiveness and seek the Lord as the Son of God, then they're covered under him now. And they're not going to be going through these experiences. I saw this and I couldn't believe it. I mean, I received the word and I typed it all out and I looked at it and I didn't catch it the first time. And when I went back through and I read it, I said, oh my goodness, look at this. So let me continue. Keep me near in the coming days and allow nothing to enter in that will sever our relationship. Many are entertaining things that are time-consuming and allotted as time chasers, allowing it to dissipate right in front of them. My child, know that these things are not for you. Stay focused upon me, my love. I love you, dear one. And so there, he's saying, whatever it is that's going on in your life right now, okay, that is taking up time away from me, from prayer, from seeking a relationship with me, from studying, from working, with what all's going on, or spending time with your family. There's a lot going on right now in the world with cell phones and computers and television and, all of the cable channels and, everything else that's just taking up time, that you take a look at it and time, it just is gone. You look down, the next thing you know, it's 3-4 hours later and you don't know what happened to it. We can't get that time back anymore. And guys, we're coming down to the wire. And so it's important. It's very, very important that we're using our time wisely. That's really what the Lord, I believe, wanted to say in this message. Use your time wisely. Okay? All right. The next message that I got was on July the 12th. And I'm going to read this message to you. Things are set in place, ready to go. You are upon my mind, my loved ones, reaching the very depths of my being. Your love is felt, my children, and I shall be returning it in full force very soon. Keep me near, my loves, for the days are filled with trouble. Spirits lurking to overcome my children at this time. Many are swaying with the wiles that are being placed out. But I say this to you, my children, stand firm. Look not to the left or to the right, but upon me, my loves, and I shall guide you through to the end. I am the way, the truth, and the life. I am the way, my children, and upon you I shall place myself to become one within your being. Walk forth boldly, my loves, and know that my love is upon you. It is the greatest weapon there is. Shalom, my dear ones. And that was the end of the message. Now, in my personal prayer, after receiving that, later on, the Lord told me to stay near. He said, stay near me, my child. He said things would get murky. And that is the very word he used, murky. Now, when I went and looked up the meaning of murky, it says dark and gloomy, especially due to a thick mist. The synonyms are dark, gloomy, gray, dull, dim, overcast, cloudy, sunless, dismal, dreary, bleak. And there are several other definitions of murky. Dark or dirty, not clear, meaning of a liquid, like a dirty water. Muddy, cloudy. It also means murky, meaning it's not fully explained or understood, especially with concealed dishonesty or immorality. Synonyms: questionable, suspicious, dubious, dark, mysterious, secret, informal, shady, sketchy. And so that was the word that he gave me. He said murky, and that was the word that he said, murky. So I wanted to go ahead and share that with you as well. Okay, I received one today. I don't have it printed out, so I'm going to have to read it this way. And I'm just going to read the part that is not personal, the part that is for corporate. And I have not had a chance to share this with Facebook, so this will be them hearing this for the first time. This is July 13, 2017. This was today. He said, "My ways are far above man's ways, my children, and you must know that I adore my lovelies. They are mine, protected under my hand, and I shall show them great graces and mercies upon their lives. Halt not your withstanding all things coming against you at this time, my children. Fortitude. Continue to be strong, for there will come a day when that will not be needed. Look forward, straight, toward me, and I will clear the path before you, my loves. Watch and see, for what I say is true, forging through ahead of you. Hold fast not to anything of this world, for it is not worthy. It is not worth any value to you, my loves. Let it go, for I will grant you new things at this time. Shalom, my loves." And that was the end of the message. Now, when he's saying, do not hold on to anything of this world, for it is not worthy, I understood that to be material things. Material things of this world. And so anyway, I wanted to get that information to you as well. So guys, we're coming down to the wire. I truly believe we are. There's a lot going on, and he's been pointing us to certain times and certain things. And so I'm not real sure if I'm even going to have the opportunity to come back and do another video, either with being called home or being put into service, or maybe I'm going to be asked to do something else, or maybe I won't have the opportunity to even be able to get a video done. I don't know. I feel very up in the air about things right now, and so I just wanted to come back to you and catch you up on the messages that I do have from the Lord, and to just say, guys, thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I have truly enjoyed meeting each and every one of you, and the excitement and giddiness that I have when you send me a message and a comment that just confirms things that have been told to us and shown to us, and when I share things that that are personal to me, and you guys come back and say, God, I've been doing this too. He's had me going through some of this, and he's taught me that, and this is how I got over it, and this is how, it's the comments that you guys have placed under these videos are going to be so helpful. They have been to me. I know they have been to others, but they're going to be even more beneficial in the coming days. So guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all that you have done and prayed for my family. I thank you so much. I have felt these prayers, and they have carried me through in many difficult situations. And so I don't know what the future holds here currently, tomorrow, the next day, or what have you. If I receive another message and I'm right here by the computer, then I'm certainly going to put it out. But guys, he's told us to spend time with our families, and I'm going to try and take the opportunity to do that this weekend. My husband's been out of town this week, so I was able to do some studies and get some stuff done. But I'm going to take some time this weekend to spend some time with him and my in-laws. And so I may not be on the computer at all this weekend, but if something pressing comes up, if something important pops up, most definitely I will be. So guys, God bless you all. Thank you for coming back and listening to another video. I'm sorry that it's been broken down into two, but I had a technical difficulty there. Stay under his wing. Remember Psalm 91, Psalm 23. And guys, his sheep hear his voice. Trust and rely on that. I'll talk to you all soon.